The meeting began with an update from the Water System Review Subcommittee. The subcommittee was created July 15th to identify and implement concrete measures to improve the integrity of our water system. During the last update on August 13th, the subcommittee provided several targeted recommendations in the areas of people, process, and technology. This week's update focused on changes that have been made so far to implement these recommendations. On the personnel side, the city has updated the reporting structure within Public Works to provide more direct oversight of the surface water treatment plant. The new reporting structure will also improve collaboration between utility-centric divisions. The city is also working to fill key vacancies, such as the surface water treatment plant manager position, which is expected to be filled next month. In addition, staff has prioritized cross-training amongst utility-centric divisions and is planning to outsource some projects if needed so that city employees can prioritize assisting at the surface water treatment plant. In order to assist with utility-centric vacancies, staff also recommended a greater investment in the already historic proposed pay program for fiscal year 2026. Public Works had already been identified as a priority area for the pay program, but these recommendations would add another $207,000 strictly to utility-centric employees, prioritizing critical frontline workers and tenured employees. The city is also continuing its contract with Texas Utilities and Environmental for management assistant during the transition in management at the water plant. Texas Utilities and Environmental is also helping the city develop and implement better standard operating procedures. Similarly, the city has partnered with TCEQ's Texas Optimization Program to provide training opportunities. 2 training courses have taken place already, and 2 additional training courses are scheduled for September and October. On the technology and equipment side, staff have installed 12 additional automated flushers, mostly in low-consumption areas like the site that triggered the second boil water notice. Going forward, these flushers will be upgraded to improve remote monitoring. Staff are also looking into adding chlorine analyzers to help with sampling at the water towers. The increased frequency of sampling means that technology is all the more necessary to help with the effort. In the meantime, staff are continuing with the more aggressive manual testing schedule that was put in place after the boil water notices. Staff have also received an update on the GLO grant that is being used to fund SCADA upgrades. The city received notice of eligibility August 20th and is currently in the process of developing a contract and updating the scope of work. Finally, staff is currently in the process of developing improved electronic data logs. The new software would help with tracking trends and automatically creating work orders. The introduction of greater technology is not replacing the human element, but rather supplementing it to minimize the potential for human error. In the meantime, staff are continuing to use shared electronic files to improve access to data. Once the subcommittee's work is finished, a final report will be made available to the public.
I think the committee's done a very thorough job of identifying what the issues were, not only with the issues that led to the boil water notices, but also the issues that and challenges that we have in terms of improvements. We're not finished yet, but we can at least see the finish line, I think, from here.
Council took action on some additional items following discussion. Council approved the $255 million budget for next fiscal year. The new budget includes $79.25 million for capital improvement projects such as streets and the community center renovation and expansion, as well as a historic $5.5 million pay program with nearly 70% going toward public safety and $6.3 million for public safety vehicles. To learn more, visit victoriatx.gov/budget. Council formally voted to ratify the tax rate of $0.479 per $100 of property valuation, then took another formal vote to approve this new tax rate. The new rate is an increase of 0.0083 compared to this year's rate. Due to declining property values, this slight increase was needed to pay for the historic pay program and other key projects. This year's declining property values highlight the need for the city to focus on growing its tax base, as growth is the best strategy to be able to maintain a lower property tax rate while keeping up with the rising cost of delivering services. Finally, Council approved a property owner's appeal of a demolition order after the owner rehabilitated the property.